Fritz, the way is clear.
Where are we, Hans? Is this the Airgun depots?
I think this is the Airgun depots.
Where are the German guns? I want to shoot all the RWS.
Where are the waters?
And the Feinwerkbau.
I do not understand, Fritz.
We must find them, all the fine German airguns.
Fritz, he is coming.
It's the fat one with the weird eye. Come, let us run away. Guys, we're going to be taking a look at something that I think is pretty cool. This isn't necessarily a new gun. This gun has been out for about a year. This is the Umarex Throttle. And what's cool about the Throttle is this gun is basically designed to be a break barrel rifle that anybody can shoot. Now, it's been well documented throughout the internet that I am not a good break barrel shooter. I have trouble with like artillery hold sensitivity, that kind of stuff. This gun makes it so that none of that stuff matters. It features Umarex's fairly new stop shock system. And basically how this stop shock system works is the barrel and the action are actually free floating in the stock so that they can recoil freely as the gun is fired. And it also has this built-in shock absorber here that helps take some of that recoil out of the gun so you don't feel it as much in your shoulder. It makes for a very, very comfortable to shoot rifle and none of the hold sensitivity of other break barrels, which is a great combination. Now, I wanted to put this to the test because frankly, I didn't really think it was going to work. I've tried, a bunch of other air rifles that have had things in them that are supposed to make it easier to shoot and the vibration go away and that you don't have to deal with hold sensitivity and that kind of stuff. And I've never really found one that worked 100%. But I have to say that this Umarex stop shock system worked really, really well. I actually shot this from a rest and was able to shoot some really nice groups with it. And we'll definitely get into that a little bit later in the video, but let's take a closer look at the Umarex Throttle and some of its features. The Throttle comes in at 45 inches with a 16-inch barrel and weighs in at 8.3 pounds unscoped. It comes equipped with Umarex's Silence Air technology. The Throttle comes in a lightweight synthetic stock. The trigger on the Throttle is a plastic trigger, but it doesn't really have some of the same problems that other plastic triggers have dealt with. There's definitely not as much creep, and the brake on this is very, very crisp. As far as mounting optics goes, the Throttle comes with a full metal Picatinny rail. The Throttle also takes advantage of Umarex's Reaxis gas piston system. This is the same gas piston system that you found on really popular guns such as the Octane, and it's been proven to make good power. Umarex rates this gun at about 800 feet per second. We found it to be pretty close to that in our testing with a couple different pellets. One of the things we found with this gun is it does not like heavy pellets. Plain and simple, shooting the 18.13s or even the 15 grain JSBs, not going to work. It just does not like those. You're going to want to use a lighter pellet. I actually found that this gun shot the best with the JSB GTOs, which are a lead-free pellet. They're pretty light at, I think, 11.84 grains. So they shoot really good in this gun, and they're going to be fine for shooting in the house if you're worried about lead or anything like that. So you should have no problem dialing this gun in and using it for small game hunting. It'd also be a great gun for like a younger shooter because one, it doesn't require a ton of cocking effort to get this thing cocked, and two, they're not going to have to worry about that artillery hold and the hold sensitivity that makes shooting break barrels so hard. So it's going to take some of that frustration out of learning how to shoot for a younger shooter who's maybe looking to step up from like a Red Ryder or maybe like a multi-pump or even a single pump pneumatic, something like the Daisy Grizzly. This is going to be a great next step gun for them. It's lightweight, easy to cock, and it's easy to shoot. As mentioned before, this does come with a scope. It's a nice Umarex 3 to 9 power scope. It's just a basic kit scope with a set of Picatinny rings. I did have these rings come loose on me at one point during the testing, so they were just kind of thumb tight. You're going to want to make sure that you really wrench these down, and they do have slots in them so you can use a screwdriver. I really recommend doing that. Overall, my experience with the Umarex Throttle has been very positive. It's definitely a gun that's instilled some confidence in me in shooting a break barrel. It's something that I just kind of had written off. I was like, break barrels aren't for me. I'm a PCP guy. But this gun really, really lets me get back into that kind of break barrel traditional air gunning mode and lets me do it without having to worry about all the nuances of shooting a break barrel. So really awesome gun. Guys, that about wraps it up for the Umarex Throttle. But I couldn't let this video go on without showing you something that is actually new to us here at Airgun Depot that I think you guys are gonna like a lot. These are the new Big Blast target caps from Umarex. These are pretty freaking cool. Basically what they are is they're like a heavy duty bottle cap that you screw on top of a pop bottle. They've got a little fitting in there so that you can put in a needle like that you fill up a basketball or a football with, unless you're Tom Brady. And you go ahead and fill these things up with air, and it makes that bottle super hard. You can put about, in a small bottle you can get about 100 PSI. In the big bottle, I filled one up to 80 PSI, and man, it freaking shook the room. We've actually been getting these from Umarex to test for a while. They keep sending them to us, but they keep disappearing. And I think that we've got a little bit of an infestation going on. There's these weird German sock puppets that I keep hearing about around the office. And I think they eat these things because I find half-eaten bottle caps all over the place. So I've decided that we are going to put an end to it. So we're gonna take our trusty throttle here. We're gonna do something we've never really done before. You guys are gonna follow me. We're gonna go back into the inner workings of Airgun Depot, into our warehouse, and we're gonna use our throttle to hunt these sock puppets down. Come on. All right, guys, come on, let's take a look. Normally it's employees only back here, but today you get to come along. See any of those German sock puppets around here? Guys, I think they're in the range. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I totally see one, guys. It's blue. It's hiding behind the gel. I'm gonna set up my shot and take him out. They've definitely been eating those bottle caps. He was chock full. Got him. Take a look. Guys, we really got that one. There's nothing left. What was that? Guys, I think the other one's getting away. Come on. Guys, come on. He's getting away. Guys, he's getting away. Let's see if I can hit him on the run. Oh, we got him. That's 2 down. Let's check him out. Guys, that's a clean hit. No more German sock puppets. Even on his getaway car, he was no match for the Umarex Throttle. Guys, that was a lot of fun. All joking aside, this Umarex Throttle is an awesome gun. If you're looking for a great backyard plinking break barrel rifle that's easy to shoot, this is the gun for you. I highly recommend it. And especially with the new Umarex Big Blast target caps, match made in heaven. Tons of fun. Thanks for watching this episode of Airgun Depot's Under Pressure. Again, my name's Cameron. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below. Share this video with your friends, and we will see you next time on Under Pressure.